Good morning, and this is the World News on your premium talk radio Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. I am Efemi Andrew. On the headlines, House of Representatives denies all federal lawmakers from Rivers State opportunity to serve as chairman of all standing committees. People's Democratic Party in Rivers State opens defense at governorship election petition tribunal sitting in Port Harcourt. The Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC pledges repair of Nkbolu access of East-West Road. And on the foreign scene, Iran demands release and handover of Shiite leader Ibrahim El-Zakzaky for medical treatment. And now, the details. No member from Rivers State is appointed as chairman of any committee in the Federal House of Representatives. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, named chairpersons for the House standing committees, which has been increased from 96 to 109. But a copy of the list of House committees, their chairman and deputy chairman, shows that no lawmaker from Rivers State got an appointment as chairman. Member representing the Che Omuma Federal Constituency, Ephraim Umuzi, who is a first-time lawmaker, was the only beneficiary from Rivers State with his appointment as the deputy chairman of the House Committee on Diaspora. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has pardoned a member representing Okrika Ogubolo Federal Constituency, Gugu Bright, who snatched the mace at the plenary on July 3, 2019. Gogo had removed the mace from its rightful position in protest against the emergence of minority leader of the House, where Kingsley Chinda was rejected. The House had set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the matter and make recommendations, with Bright Gogo pleading for mercy. The Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, urged the lawmakers to accept Gogo's apology and rescind their decision to probe into the matter, while the report should be stood down. And the People's Democratic Party in Rivers State have opened its defense at the governorship election tribunal sitting in Port Harcourt between the Action Democratic Party against the victory of Governor Nyesom Wike, the People's Democratic Party, and Independent National Electoral Commission. Our correspondent reports that upon cross-examinations, the PDP coalition agent for Port Harcourt local government area, Chinyere Igwe, told the tribunal that the governorship elections, which held on the 9th of March, was peaceful without any form of violence recorded anywhere in the area. Igwe, who is a former commissioner for urban and physical development under Governor Nyesom Wike, said he was not aware of any doctored document from the Independent National Electoral Commission. In the same vein, another witness, Dan Nsan, who is the PDP coalition agent for Ward 7 Andoni local government, which is made up of 17 units, also told the tribunal that the governorship elections was peaceful. Correspondent Uchendu Jewo reports that one Emmanuel Chioma, who claimed to be the coalition agent for the PDP for Ward 3 in Ikwere local government area, equally told the tribunal that the governorship election of 9th of March held peacefully in the 20 polling units of the area. And the Rivers State House of Assembly Committee on Public Complaints and Petitions has asked the management of Sterling Global Oil Resources to put palliative measures in place on the deteriorating state of the Ndoni Road in Ogba Egbema Ndoni local government area. The directive of the committee, led by Evans BP, followed a petition by Ndoni people to the State House of Assembly. The petitioner, Amifo Ernest, who is the councillor representing Ward 13 in the Enelga Legislative Assembly, said besides repairing the road in Ndoni, Sterling Resources are yet to develop a memorandum of understanding with their host community.
Should resurface that road, take full responsibility of consistent maintenance as far as their project goes on. And again, to have MOU with the community, not MOU with the community, to have MOU with the community, and also to also go and reinstall the shore protection as done by Rivers State government, because the shore protection has
an acceptable memorandum of understanding between the community and them, where they will stipulate what will be their corporate social responsibility to Ndoni people.
Meanwhile, a representative of the company, Stanley Ebby, said the company has already reached an agreement with major stakeholders in Ndoni and are willing to contribute to the development of the community.
Talk about developing the community. The company told the people that represented the one-on-one that Nigeria law said after 2 years that community project will be done, which all of us agree. And it's based on the level of sterling employment. 80% of people working there are Ndoni Only what I know that we've not done is that in terms of MOU, there is no MOU now, but the company is working towards that MOU. If they must have memorandum of understanding with the community there. No, there is room for review. We review here.
You don't review. This is review. It's either you're doing post-impact assessment. You don't review EIA.
But speaking with newsmen, Chairman of the House of Assembly Committee on Public Complaints and Petitions, Evans BP, said the committee will visit the affected community, invite the managing director of Sterling, and chart a way forward.
After seeing things for ourselves, with us, or the GMD or the secretary, a real secretary director must accompany them to come. Not just CLO, chief security, no, they are not staff of the company. This is our resolution.
And now to other news. Civil society organizations have joined in criticizing the controversy surrounding the operation of OML 25 in Kula, Akokotoro local government area, Rivers State. The International Society for Social Justice and Human Rights said the indigenous company Belema Oil should be given the right of first refusal as it is obtainable in civilized countries. Chancellor of the International Community Society for Social Justice and Human Rights, Omena Azu Jackson, while speaking with newsmen in Port Harcourt, issued a 7-day ultimatum to the federal government to intervene in the matter and allow Belema Oil operate the OML 25.
Call the attention of Federal Republic of Nigeria to what is going on over there, which we describe as economic subjugation of a citizen who operates in a corporate name of Belema Oil. All over the world, the citizens of any country has the right of first refusal in terms of economic activity of that country. Nigeria cannot be an exception. These foreign oil companies and their cohorts come to Nigeria, devastate our environment, cut away our resources, and go and develop their own country. Here we are, having a citizen who has exhibited capacity and capability to operate an oil well, which is even located within his own community. Yet, he's being hindered, he's being intimidated, he's being harassed. We can no longer allow that to continue. We have mobilized Nigerians from all walks of life, and we are waiting within 1 week of this notice to federal government to take a decisive action and call all those who are hindering the activities of Belema Oil in OML 25 to keep away.
And more reactions have continued to trail comment credited to the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike against the monarch of Kola Kingdom, Kroma Eleki, over the issue of OML 25. The chairman of the Ofoyama Council of Chiefs and spokesman of the community, Ibiosia Nath Sokobo, in his reaction, described the comment of the governor as a desecration of the highly revered traditional stool of Kola Kingdom.
The action of the governor concerning the Amayanaba of Kola in connection to OML 25 is maliciously megalomaniac. It fell short of the basic tenets of what a governor is supposed to say. His action is sacrilegious to the monarchical institution of the Kola Kingdom. It is an aberration to the sensibility of the Kola people. It is so thought-provoking that a governor of that stature will only listen to the mendacious and fallacious informations of his political cohorts and carry out reaction immediately in that regard.
The chairman of the Ofoyama Council of Chiefs and spokesman of the community, Ibiosia Nath Sokobo, also frowned at the threat by the governor to deny the Kola monarch his entitlement as government recognized the traditional ruler due to the decision of the king to stand with his people on the issue of OML 25 dispute with Shell.
So why could the governor condescend to threaten a paramount ruler of either withdrawing the staff of office and possibly not giving him material things? Our king cannot compromise the wish of the Kola people to staff of office or material things from the governor. If he wouldn't want to give him a staff of office, the community traditionally have already given him a staff of office. It is the place of the governor to recognize him. But if based on sentiment could not recognize him, in as much as he has the general support of his people, of what value is a staff of office to any traditional ruler, not just in Kola? Why threaten him with staff of office when the community has already given him their own traditional staff of office as a ruler of a domain?
And now the Rivers State University has commissioned an atomic absorption spectrophotometer at the Institute of Pollution Studies. The equipment, which had eluded the institute since its establishment 37 years ago, has the capacity to detect and prefer solution to several environmental challenges plaguing the society. Director of Institute of Pollution Studies at Rivers State University, Professor Rema Daka, gave an insight into the significance of the equipment, especially the benefits of the university to the university and the state.
The equipment the Vice Chancellor has just commissioned is an atomic absorption spectrophotometer. It is one of the equipment used for the analysis of heavy metals. Since the inception of this institute, we have had projects, we have had studies that utilized AAS, but we've never had one in this institute. Initially, we are taking our samples to NNPC, DPR laboratory, and then subsequently to third-party laboratories outside. For the first time, by the very special grace of God and with the support of this amiable Vice Chancellor, Professor Blessing Didia, the AAS has been procured. So it is something that we are going to use to support student projects and to also generate revenue for the university.
On his part, Vice Chancellor of Rivers State University, Professor Blessing Didia, described the acquisition of the equipment as a milestone by his leadership to further strengthen the capacity of the institute and improve teaching and learning in relevant faculties. And Governor Nyesom Wike has said Rivers State government is the most labor-friendly government in Nigeria. Governor Wike, who made the declaration at the Triennial State Delegates Conference of the Trade Union Congress held in Port Harcourt, also reiterated his resolve to be the first state to pay the new 30,000 naira minimum wage. The governor, who was represented at the event by the head of service, Rufus Godwin, stated that his government has started payrolling pensioners who retired in 2018.
Pensioners are already being paid. Pensioners who retire as late as 2018 are already being payrolled, and they are being paid because of the system we have put in place to allow for verification and biometric data capture so we can know who and who are working and those who are retiring. I stand here before you as one of you that Rivers State is head and shoulders above any other state in this country in terms of labor friendliness. Rivers State is also the first state to promise that when the new minimum wage goes through the processes, the crucible, and has become a law with all the processes put in place to make it effective and implementable, that it will not hesitate to pay the minimum wage.
Earlier, the state chairman of the TUC, Orton Jonah, commended Governor Nyesom Wike for his support to the labor movement in the state. Jonah also explained the reason behind the theme of this year's conference, which is impact of stress on employee productivity, performance, and turnover, implications on the prosperity of Nigeria.
The theme of this 6th Triennial Delegate Conference, the impact of stress on employee productivity, performance, and turnover, implications on prosperity of Nigeria, was carefully selected because of the import of the dimension of stress on workers and the attendant effect on the absolute outcome of workers.
Our correspondent Chinedu Iwuna reports that the conference, which was chaired by the former national chairman of the Nigeria Bar Association, Kewali, is expected to produce a new executive which will pilot the affairs of the TUC for the next 4 years. And in the meantime, Austin Jonah has been re-elected as the chairman of Rivers State Council of the Trade Union Congress. Jonah and 6 other members of his executive in his first tenure were elected through a voice vote at the Triennial State Delegates Conference of the Union. Speaking after the conference, the re-elected first vice chairman of TUC, Chris Mbata, said the new executive will focus on reducing the issues of strike in the state.
And what we need now is to look at our past performance and top it up. And the organized labor will be better in Rivers State. Which areas? We'll look at the area of the minimum wage, which already is in the center stage. We are going to liaise with necessary authorities to ensure that workers benefit from such a wage. We are going to make it possible that the issues of strike will be reduced to its barest minimum. We should more or less depend on consultation, agreement, and all that. That's how we do labor restiveness in Rivers State. That we are going to do.
Meanwhile, the organized labor have warned that the notion of staggered implementation being employed by the government is both divisive and catastrophic. The Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress also called on the federal government to do all within its power to immediately reconvene the meeting of the Joint National Public Service Negotiating Council and the Technical Committee on the Negotiation of Relativity and Consequential Adjustment of Salaries arising from the new national minimum wage. In a joint letter written to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, the two Labour centres urged the government to do all that is necessary to ensure that the meeting of the committee is reconvened with the inclusion of the NLC and TUC. And the sole administrator of the River State Waste Management Agency, Riwama, Felix Ubwa, has announced that this month's statewide sanitation exercise will hold on Saturday, July 27, 2019, across the 23 local government areas of the state from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Ubwa, in a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Jerry Nidam, said there will be strict restriction of human and vehicular movements during the period of the exercise. The Riwama boss enjoined all local government council chairmen in the 23 local government councils of the state and councillors to mobilize their subjects and ensure they clean their surroundings. He also appealed to security agencies, particularly all divisional police officers and area commanders, to strictly enforce the restriction of human and vehicular movement order during the period of the exercise across the state. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to the World News on Today95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, the foreign scene, and sports stories. Stay tuned.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
And welcome back. You're still listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, your premium talk radio station. To more stories, President Muhammadu Buhari is set to travel to Liberia today to attend the country's 172nd independence anniversary celebration. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu. The statement also reveals that President Buhari would be honored at the ceremony with the Grand Cordon of the Knighthood of Venerable Order of the Pioneers, which is Liberia's highest national honor. The president, who will be accompanied by Governors Kayode Fayemi, Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, and Mai Mala Buni of Ekiti, Kwara and Yobe states respectively, and other top government officials, is expected back in the country later today. And the presidency says President Muhammadu Buhari has been briefed about the trending video released by extremist groups showing captured aid workers. Jihadists aligned with the Islamic State group released a video purported to show a female aid worker and 5 male colleagues kidnapped in an attack in northeast Nigeria. In the 3-minute video, a woman wearing a bright blue hijab who says she is the abducted aid worker addresses the camera in English while seated in front of 5 men who describes her as her colleague. But the senior special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, in a statement said, besides the aid workers, the president's discussion has been about other victims, including Leah Sharibu. Shehu said discussions have been ongoing, but the new video has added more urgency to the matter. He added that the federal government is making contacts with the hope that the captors will see reason not to harm the victims. And now the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC has promised to fix the bad section of the Ungwalu axis of the East-West Road. Acting Managing Director of the NDDC, Professor Nelson Brambaefa, made the promise when he led other officials of the commission to see the situation of the road. Professor Brambaefa said the NDDC is disturbed by the worsening situation of the road, adding that engineers will soon be mobilized to site to commence work. And the Rivers State Police Command has confirmed the death of a 3-man armed robbery gang in Port Harcourt. Police Public Relations Officer DSP Namdi Umoni, in a statement, said operatives of the Swift Operations Squad, acting on credible information, intercepted the armed gang along Birabi Street in GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt. DSP Umoni stated that the armed gang had perfected plans to rob a New Generation Bank in GRA when the SOS team swooped on them in an action that led to an exchange of gunfire, leading to the death of the 3 armed men. He added that some men of the SOS team were also hit with bullets and are currently undergoing treatment at a hospital here in Port Harcourt. DSP Omoni said 2 AK-47 rifles, 186 live ammunition, 8 magazines, charms, and 2 operational vehicles were recovered from the scene. And the former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, suggested effective and efficient community partnership in the fight against crime and criminality across the country. Arase, who was speaking at the African Security Conference held in Port Harcourt, also called for micro-policing in a specialized manner, saying that the number of prosecution was not in tandem with the arrests.
Between 2008 and 2012, a total of 2,437 kidnapping cases were reported nationally. While between January and December 2013, a total number of 504 cases were reported. You also know too that some people did not bother to report, these cases. From the pattern and trend of kidnapping, the following facts could be established. Kidnapping, which was initially geolocated to south-south geopolitical zone of the country, has evolved into a national crime with virtually all the states of the Federation experiencing it. Beyond being a crime driven for financial rewards or political interest, it has evolved to become a terror-related crime with insurgents adopting it to advance their campaigns. Southwest geopolitical zones were the prominent theater of kidnappings in the country. Presently, North Central and West has overtaken their formation states in the number of kidnapped victims and now portends an existential threat to national security.
In our Middle East country, Iran has demanded for the release of the embattled leader of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, popularly called Shiite, Ibrahim el-Zakzaki. The Prosecutor General and Attorney General of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammed Montazeri, asked the federal government to hand over el-Zakzaki to them so the Shiite leader could travel to Iran for medical treatment. The Iranian official Montazeri also called on the judiciary to grant bail to el-Zakzaki, just as he criticized the federal government's handling of the crisis, adding that el-Zakzaki's current medical condition had become a source of worry. Iran, which is the stronghold of Shia Muslim faith, has been demanding the release of el-Zakzaki for over 3 years, despite reports that the Office of the National Security Advisor has asked for Iran to withdraw support for the Shiite leader. Elsewhere, Speaker of Tunisia's Parliament, Mohamed Ennaceur, has been inaugurated as the country's interim president. The appointment of the interim president comes hours after the demise of President Beji Essebsi. Tunisia is, however, expected to hold its presidential elections in November. According to the Tunisian constitution, the head of parliament can temporarily serve as the president for a maximum of 90 days. And from sports, third-place winners of the Africa Cup of Nations, Nigeria now occupies the 33rd position in the latest FIFA ranking. The ranking saw African champions Algeria move up 28 spots to take the 40th position, making them the biggest mover in the July edition by ranks and points. Finally, Senegal moved 2 spaces to take the 20th position and are second in Africa. Belgium retained its first position as the best football country in the world, with Brazil coming behind, while the world champions France occupies the 3rd position. And that's how we end the news. But before we go, here is a summary of our major stories. The House of Representatives has denied all federal lawmakers from Rivers State the opportunity to serve as chairman of all standing committees. The People's Democratic Party in Rivers State has opened their defense at the Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Port Harcourt. We also told you that the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC has pledged to repair the Umbolu axis of the East-West Road. And on the foreign scene, you heard that Iran has demanded for the release of handover of Shiite leader Ibrahim el-Zakzaki for medical treatment. And that was the news edited by Victor Ezema. For comments and inquiries, please call 0815-341-8657 or 0814-434-3502. You can send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com or read our stories online at www.todayfmlive.com. My name remains Ifemi Andrew. Good morning and bye-bye for now.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Akas, where you pack all these plenty loads they go with your family? They go Dubai. What did they happen for Dubai?
You never hear about Odibola Invest and Travel Promo?
Odibola Invest and Travel Promo?
Yes, so that one be say, if you buy 5 plots of land for inside Odibola Quiet Heaven Layout Phase 2, you don't qualify instanta to go Dubai with me.
You mean say 5 plots of land? Me and my family, we don't see Dubai be that?
Yes, so buy 5 plots for 1.5 million naira each. All expense paid, you not go pay 1 naira at all. And even you, if you buy 1 plot, you don't qualify for raffle draw to go Dubai with me and my family. All the experience, now me and your family go enjoy them together. Mudiaga.
Bobby, where? Make I rush quick, make it not pass me and my family.
Oh yeah, make this opportunity not pass you and your family by you. Visit their office waiting for Yenwali. Instagram layout of Tombia Extension, GRA Phase 2 Port Harcourt, or call Joy for 0701 236 4510. 0701-236-4510. Make you not miss this opportunity with Akas Baba and family. Terms and condition applies. Dubai. Yeah, I call.
Now when they ball, they go Dubai.
You are the best of Gilead.
Is your marriage facing hiccups? Do you feel disconnected from your spouse? Is your relationship complicated? Are you having a hard time taking that decision on marriage? Do you desire to enjoy lasting marital bliss? Then this is for you. The Redeemed Christian Church of God Choosing Generation presents Singles and Married Conference 2019. Speakers, Reverend Chris Sabaturi, and your host, Pastor Obina Wanma and Josephine Obina Wanma. Date, 29th to 31st July 2019. Time, 5 p.m. daily. Venue, Our Sister G Spirit Breed Moments Event Center, number 20A at the George Road, Port Harcourt, River State. Join us at the Singles and Married Conference 2019 and find answers to all of the issues that bothers you on marriage through the instrumentation of God's Word. See you there.
Oh Lord, you are.
So tell me, Junior, what is the difference between your Indomie and any other meal?
The taste, yes. Taste is the difference. The difference is the taste.
That's my boy. Now go and buy me our delicious Indomie noodles.
Caring mothers trust Indomie noodles to provide tasty nutrition for their families.
Indomie Super Pack now available at 85 Naira. Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Sandra, that's what my mother-in-law just showed yesterday. She just they talk, say, where my pikin kitchen? Where my roof for my pikin house? She walk out the whole house, so they chook eye, they look for dirty up and down.
Now, wow.
From the tile to kitchen sink, from bed sheets to towel. But you know me now, I be expert to the common yama for inside my house. And my hypo they use.
Make your white cloth and your house they shine. Clean dirty and germs come up for your house with hypo. Make your white cloth they speak for you.
So, what's it gonna happen now? That's what she just change them to.
My wife. Every other wife, na can't have it.
Endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Now available in Lime Breeze.
Anywhere you lead me, I will go.
Husbands Aglow, an arm of Wailing Women Worldwide, holds its first international conference with the theme Kings and Priests, Revelation 5 verse 10. The conference holds in tandem with God-inspired 72 hours of praise to usher in God's presence in the land. The venue is City of Refuge, Abara Echie, River State. Date, Thursday 1st to Saturday 3rd August 2019. Time, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. For more inquiries, please call 0806 646 8347. Again, 0806 646 8347. Come and be blessed.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
All right, Today FM 95.1, 29 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we have a special guest in the studio. He needs no introduction. I'll just let him do that himself, but I'll give you a hint. He's from Odibola Properties, and so if you're looking forward to owning a property, which is, of course, a very great idea, then you would want to listen to what the man has to say. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
You're welcome.
Wow, thank you very much.
All right, so let them meet you again. Even if they've been meeting you before, let them meet you again.
You know, at this point, Odibola and some of us that come on air every now and then have become a very strong household.
Yeah, you guys have now known more than we are, so just go ahead.
Wow. My name is Promise. I'm the senior consultant to Odibola Properties Limited. Wow, Odibola Property Limited is a renowned real estate company in Port Harcourt here. We are on ground. Now, our motto is do business with us and go to sleep. You know, we strive at every point and then to see that people acquire property. I mean, lucrative property that is prone to development, property without any issue, any encumbrance at all. We strive to see that people acquire these properties at ease, without breaking the ban, and that's what we are doing. The reason is because a wise man said, you don't eat all you earn today. You need to keep some. And that is why we try to see how we encourage you to invest in real estate. Diversify your investment into real estate. Reason is because, for sure, real estate will actually give you high return on investment at every point or the other. Now, that is why at this point, we are doing the Odibola Invest and Travel promo. Now, if you listen to the jingle that just played a few minutes before now, you will hear the details. Now, Odibola Invest and Travel promo is going on our Quiet Heaven Layout Phase 2. The Quiet Heaven Layout Phase 2 is located immediately after the International Airport Terminal. Now, it's the table land, it's a buy and build land. Now, the layout is well designed and approved by Greater Port Harcourt City. Now, we have approval for that layout. The road network is superb. The internal road structure is unique. Now, the layout, we are doing perimeter fencing around the layout to give you that estate look, but it's a layout. Then we are also mounting the transformer and we are putting in poles in the estate, in the layouts. Reason is because it's a buy and build. You can buy and build there immediately. Now, it's a very serene environment. Now, this layout, a plot on this layout is going for 1.5 million naira. Now, if you buy 5 plots at 1.5 million naira, you are automatically qualified for you and your spouse or your loved one to travel with Akas Baba and family to Dubai for the Dubai trip. Now, all expense trip paid by Odibola Properties Limited. So it's a very big one. Now, we are not actually trying to lure you to invest in real estate. No, the reason is because what we are actually doing is to let you know that you don't need to spend all your money, for leisure or for having fun, for tourist purposes. No, we are letting you know that you can invest while you're also traveling for tourists. You can also invest and you are going to expect high return on investment while you're also catching fun. That's what we are letting you know, because the future to us in Odibola Property is paramount. Now, what we do in Odibola Property, when you invest with us, you become part and parcel of us as a family. Now, because of that, we also have a WhatsApp group. Now, this WhatsApp group, now, at every point in time, you're going to be interacting with everyone. You have opportunity to interact with so many who have invested through Odibola Properties Limited. Now, someone will ask, how about those of us who don't have enough money to buy as much as 5 plots on this layout? Now, we also have something big for you. Now, what we have is that when you buy 1 plot at 1.5 million naira on the layout, Quiet Heaven Layout Phase 2, you are qualified for the raffle draw. Now, which qualifies you to win a ticket to travel with Akas Baba and family to Dubai. All expense trips still paid by Odibola Property. What a big one. It's a big opportunity. It's a big investment opportunity. Why not take advantage of this opportunity and invest in our Quiet Heaven Layout Phase 2? Now, you have a big one too. When you invest, we are giving you all your documents. There's no hidden charge. You're not paying for bush entry, no agency, no payment for survey plan. We are going to produce all that document and give to you. Now, Odibola Property didn't just end there. We have several other properties. We have the Skyview Layouts Phase 2, which we just ended the Odibola Pay Small promo. We are also doing the Odibola Pay Small promo extension. Now, which gives you opportunity to buy a plot at 1 million naira. You pay installment. You pay 500,000 naira down installment, and we allocate the land to you. You start building, you start doing whatever you want to do on the layout. So it's a very big one. No hidden charge. Take advantage of it today. Now, for you to qualify to join us for inspection, a wise man says, seeing is believing. We have inspection tomorrow by 9:30, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday. We have inspection. For you to qualify to join us, you can rush down to our office at Nyenwelin Sirim Layout, Tombia Extension, GRA Phase 3. Just immediately between Royal House of Grace Church and Mandela Car Wash, you get to our office. Now, for those of us who want to reach me personally on my line, on my official line, you can call me on this number 070-300-40173. Let me take the number again, 070-300-40173. So you can take advantage of whatever we are doing. See you.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure you had all that information from Promise. So call those numbers, visit the office, and invest your money wisely. Bye for now.
Much. Yeah, bye.
Port Harcourt. Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
For the best and most incisive sporting reports, tune in to Sports Attack on Today 95.1 FM every week morning at 7:30 a.m. My name is Daniel Igale, President of the Nigeria Wrestling Federation. I also listen to the show.
It's the 26th day in the month of July. Very good morning and welcome to another thrilling edition of Sports Attack, reaching you live from the studios of your premium news talk and sports radio station, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. My name is Victor Oriayo, of course. Thank God it's Friday, and I'm set to fly you through the most recent happenings in the sporting world. Don't go anywhere. The show will begin proper after this timeout.
My name is Simidele Adiagbo, the first ever Nigerian skeleton athlete to compete in the Winter Olympics. To keep tabs on trending sports stories across the globe, keep listening to Sports Attack on your premium talk, news, and sports radio station. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. You will be glad you did.
Let's begin with cycling as the African Cycling Championship begins today. Esperance Ndakora, Assistant Secretary General of Cycling Federation of Burundi, says his target is to secure a gold medal in the upcoming African Cup track cycling. He further added that he has participated in the referee course organized by the Cycling Federation of Nigeria. He says, I will receive a certificate in commissar course as a participant, which is a plus and a new development for our federation. We want to pick a medal to make our country proud. It is possible for us to win a gold medal. The coach thanked the Nigerian Federation for giving them the opportunity to participate in the championship. The African Track Cycling Championship, also known as the African Cup, will hold from July 26 to July 28 at the Velodrome of the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja. Over now to basketball, where the senior women's national basketball team opens camp today in Lagos as preparation commences for the 2019 Afro Basket Championship in Dakar, Senegal. Head coach Otis Ugli arrived on Thursday evening alongside teammates Captain Adaora Elonu, Jasmine Waje, Elo Edefirioka, and Promise Amukamara, who marked her international debut for Nigeria at the 2018 FIBA basketball in Spain. Promise makes a return alongside newly invited University of Buffalo player Teresa Onuka, Aisha Balarabe, Sarah Imofio, and Ezine Kalu. Victoria Makole, who last played for Chicago Sky in the WNBA, will join the early birds in the camp alongside former Nigerian international and newly appointed assistant coach Ndidi Madu. The 2019 FIBA AfroBasket is between 19th and 18th of August. Meanwhile, ahead of the 2019 Zenith Bank-sponsored Women Basketball League tipping off on Saturday, the 26th of July, the Nigerian Basketball Federation has appointed referees, table officials, statisticians, and technical commissioners for the four-match venue. Subel Kingsley, Sharon Joku, Faith Oguche, Queen Nwagu, and Abdul Yakubu have been appointed as table officials for Abuja Zone, while Suleiman Tuka, Aisha Daudu, Felix Adedeji, Emmanuel Balus, Abu Salias will be charged of Zaria. Onyiloye, Raphael, Adeola Issa, and Suleiman Muti will be on duty in Ibadan. Christopher Thomas Inaji and Ishola Akinshiade have both been appointed as technical commissioners, with Afolabi Oluwayemi Olabisi, the MBBF Secretary General, to supervise. 23 referees have also been appointed for the phase first of the Zenith Women's Basketball League. All officials and teams are expected to arrive today, Friday, 25th of July, for the technical meeting, as the departure is on the 2nd of August. Over now to the NBA, where American businessman and current owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Ballmer, couldn't hide his excitement as he officially welcomed Kawhi Leonard, the NBA most sought-after player, and Paul George to the Clippers. The LA Clippers chairman stated what the team is all about and also the target for the fast-approaching NBA season.
You know, I'm proud of what we did last year. We had a hell of a team, played the right way, hard, gritty, tough, resilient. That's what the Clippers are about. And it was a great season. Great season. 48 wins. Great season. Not what we want, but a very great season. I'm so proud of the guys we have. I'm so proud of the guys who are coming back. We got the guys who I think will be perfect to put together with Paul and Kawhi to really give us the chance to do the only real thing we want to do. I got to say, being number 2, being number 4, we're only here for one reason. We want to win it all. There's only one reason.
The former Microsoft CEO also applauded both players, stating the reasons why they were brought to the team.
2 guys who are tough. You watch them play, they're tough. I love the toughness. 2 guys who every year have gotten better. Every year. Look, I'm inspired by that. Work, off season, off court, work. 2 guys who are MVP guys. Paul was having the most impressive season of the year. I know he had a little injury. 3rd in the MVP voting. 3rd. A guy who could be 1st. 3rd. Kawhi, MVP of the NBA Finals. Man, that's pretty damn good. You don't think we can win some ball games this year with Paul and Kawhi on our team? We're going to win some ball games.
Still with the Clippers, new signing Kawhi Leonard, who helped former team, the Toronto Raptors, to their first ever NBA championship earlier this year, believes the future is great with the Clippers. The 28-year-old believes the team has all it takes to win it all come the NBA season.
Thank you. But now I'm on my next journey. These guys, I think we got a great future. Paul is always a player that I wanted to play with. Like you were just saying, when I got drafted to the Pacers, I'm like, they already got a two-way player pretty much. But as our careers move forward, I see how he develops, see how I develop, and I wonder if we would have stayed in Indiana. But we're here together in LA, both Southern Cal guys. Play right down the street with each other in a Honda Center, not with each other, but game after one another, championship game. Been watching them since then, but now we on the Clippers, and it's just, I think we got something special. We can make history here, and we got the right team to do it with Steve, Lawrence, and Doc, championship head coach, and I'm excited.
Meanwhile, 6-time NBA All-Star player Paul George says he's excited to reunite with former teammate Kawhi Leonard, and he hopes they can make history together with the Clippers.
For the partnership that we had there, it was a great 2 years there for me. But ultimately, they, helped me find my way back home to LA, and very appreciative of that moment. It's pretty dope. It's pretty awesome. I remember when I was in Indy and we drafted Kawhi, I was a little confused by it because I was the 2 guard there and Kawhi was my position. And I was a bit nervous for that competition that was coming. But if we fast forward that and knowing what I know now, being the player that I am, and the player he developed into, I wish we would have kept that pick, and I wish we would have progressed together. And we could have did some special things in Indiana. But it's great to fast forward to where we at now. We both here in LA, and it just seems like this was destined. We were supposed to play together.
We move straight to boxing, where boxing trainer Freddie Roach has revealed the Filipino senator Manny Pacquiao wants a rematch with Floyd Mayweather. After Pacquiao defeated Keith Thurman earlier this weekend, there has been a huge buzz about a May-Pac Part 2 rematch, and Roach, who has been the trainer of Pac-Man for years, says the entire team is ready for a rematch.
Definitely. That would be if I would want. I would like to get that one back one more time. I know we can do much better. We had an injury in that fight, but regardless, we lost a close decision. I know Manny can do much better than that, and I really think Manny can knock him out. Yeah, Floyd's last couple of fights against a kickboxer and whatever the other guy was, he wasn't too impressive, and I think it's a good time to catch him right now. It's kind of disappointing that he didn't stay for the decision and let Manny call him out. he went home quickly.
Freddie reviewed that Pacquiao was planning to call out Floyd in the ring after defeating Thurman, adding that the money man would not be able to defeat the Pac-Man.
Well, he's 42 now, and Manny's a fresh 40. I I think he's ducking us right now. Yeah, I mean, because you don't hear no negotiations, no nothing, no rumors. He's being very, very quiet right now.
Still in boxing, Argentine boxer Hugo Santillan has died from injuries sustained during a title fight just days after the death of Russian fighter Maxim Dadashev. The 23-year-old collapsed in the ring on Saturday shortly after his WBC Latino Silver lightweight bout with Eduardo Javier in Argentina ended in a draw. He was taken to the hospital and underwent emergency surgery but died yesterday. Santilla is the second boxer to die from injuries sustained in the ring this week after Dadashev's death was confirmed on Tuesday. Over now to Formula One, where Lewis Hamilton has backed Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel to bounce back from the difficult patch he has been through for the past year. The German four-time world champion has made several errors, most recently when he crashed into Red Bull's Max Verstappen at the British Grand Prix. Hamilton said people can be easily forgetful. I just remember him as a four-time champion and a formidable competitor. You need to keep the respect there and expect him to come back strong. In tennis, Dominic Thiem overcame the early onslaught from Marton Poskovic and then made light of his opponent in the second set to reach the quarterfinal of the Hamburg European Open. Yeah, speaking about the match, Thiem, who ran away with the victory 7-5, 6-1, had this to say.
Yeah, the first set was very, very close. I mean, I think I only made 1 out of 9 break chances, and I was happy that I didn't have to go into the tie break, and some break points were really close forehand winners were out, and was a little bit unlucky, but second set was very good. Everything got easy from my hand, so I'm going off the court with a good feeling.
Moving now to football, where we start from grassroots, as all is set for the year's edition of the CLG Entertainment Five-a-Side football competition. According to the organizers of the football tourney, champions of the competition will go home with a cash prize of 100,000 naira. Runners-up will get 50,000 naira, while third-place teams will get 30,000 naira. The competition starts from 1st to 31st of August 2019 at the Port Harcourt Polo Club. For registration, visit www.clgent.com. Yes, in the ITO Cup, the final matches of the women competition for this year's ITO Cup will take place at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium, Kaduna, on Sunday, setting alight the former administrative capital of the northern Nigeria. Rivers Angels will clash with Nasarawa Amazons of Lafia in a match that kicks off at 2 p.m. The men's final of the National Cup competition, we'll see 2017 losing finalist Niger Tornadoes tango with last year's losing finalist Kano Pillars. According to Niger Tornadoes veteran goalkeeper and captain Mustafa Aliko, he says many people believe that Kano Pillars will have it easy against us simply because we got relegated to the lower division. We have won the cup before, and technically I don't think we are inferior to Kano Pillars. However, in the camp of Kano Pillars, there is robust optimism, as Kano State's Deputy Governor Dr. Nasiru Yusuf was quoted as saying, "What you have achieved is a unique feat. You have made it back-to-back in the final. You were there last year and you are there again this year. Inshallah, that cup is ours." At stake are prize monies of 25 million naira for the winner of the men's competition and 10 million naira for the winner of the women's competition. The runners-up for the men's competition will pocket 10 million naira, with the runner-up for the women's event going home with 5 million naira. Moving on to the Super Eagles, where Nigerian Super Eagles climbed 12 places, moving from 45th to 33rd position in the latest ranking released by World Soccer ruling body FIFA yesterday. The Super Eagles gained 48 points, up 1,481 from their previous 1,433. The three-time African champions are also now ranked third in Africa, behind the Teranga Lions of Senegal and Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. Meanwhile, newly crowned African champions, the Desert Foxes of Algeria, who defeated Nigeria in the semi-finals, made the biggest moves both by places and points in the global ranking, gaining up from 68 to 40th and gaining 117 points. Belgium remained world number 1, while Brazil climbed from 3rd to 2nd following their Copa America triumph. France, England and Uruguay make up the rest of the top 5 teams. Meanwhile, Super Eagles assistant coach Imama Amakpakawo has called for stability in the national team. The 49-year-old under-23 national coach believes the team cannot continue to be called a young team, adding that every player in the squad is maturing.
Before the World Cup, we had a young team, but I think this is a growing team now. You can see from the way the players carry themselves, on the pitch, they are maturing, and you can't take that away. We can't continue to build, but I think this team has been able to build to a certain extent, and it is the pluses that we're seeing that has gotten us thus far, because the players are beginning to grow mentally, in terms of this kind of international competitions, and it has been a big plus for us.
Let's go on a quick commercial break. When we return, we'll go over to the European scene.
Sandra, that's what my mother-in-law just showed yesterday. She just they talk, say, where my pikin kitchen? Where my roof for my pikin house? She walk out the whole house, so they look for dirty up and down. Now, wow. From the tile to kitchen sink, from bed sheets to towel. But you know me now, I be experts to the common yama for inside my house. And my hypo they use.
Make your white cloth and your house they shine. Clean dirty and germs come off for your house with hypo. Make your white cloth they speak for you.
So, what's it gonna happen now? That's what she just change them to. My wife, every other wife, na can't have it.
Endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Now available in Lime Breeze.
Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Welcome back. The show is still Sports Attack. Over now to the European scene, where Arsenal duo Mesut Ozil and Said Kolasinac are both unharmed after escaping an attempted robbery in London yesterday. Social media footage of the attack shows the pair in an altercation with suspects on motorbikes wielding knives. Arsenal have confirmed both passenger Kolasinac and driver Ozil were involved in the incident and are both unarmed. Meanwhile, Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer insists there is no sense of frustration on his part after seeing relatively little movement at Old Trafford so far this summer. The Norwegian says he hopes the management and fans are patient with him to build the squad he desires.
You've got to be patient. You have to know that to build a team and rebuild a squad, it will take time to... I'm not going to ask for too much time, because as a manager you're also under pressure to get results straight away. They want us, or maybe not results, but maybe the way we want to play football. So I hope with the way we approach the games now, the fans will see what we're trying to do and the results will come.
Moving on to Spain, where former Barcelona striker Patrick Kluivert has rejoined the La Liga club as director of the academy. The 43-year-old signed a 2-year contract at Barca's La Masia's youth system after being fired as Cameroon assistant coach earlier this month. Meanwhile, former Roma midfielder Daniel De Rossi has joined Argentine side Boca Juniors. The Italian World Cup winner left the Serie A Giants at the end of last season, having spent his whole professional career with them. In the MLS, yes, LA Galaxy star Zlatan Ibrahimovic has escaped punishment from the Major League Soccer, but was given a formal warning by the league disciplinary committee for elbowing LAFC defender Mohamed El Munir late in last Friday's 3-2 LA Derby win at Dignity Health Sports Park. The incident, which left Munir with a facial fracture, saw Zlatan receiving no card during the game. Earlier this year, Ibrahimovic received a 2-game ban for grabbing New York City FC goalkeeper Sean Johnson by the neck in a 2-0 defeat to NYC FC. Speaking with sports team website SPN, the 37-year-old Swede offered some advice to the MLS in order to make the league more reputable.
It is in a progress. Depends on the players that plays here. I think when you bring in those kind of players, it shows the level. Okay, I am in my age. I was in my prime in Europe. I'm not in my prime now, obviously, but I keep a very high level and I bring my experience for what I've been playing. And I can only compare what is here with what I've been, where I've been. So it's a big difference, but I think MLS is growing. It's in the right direction, but important to focus on the right things. I mean, the system that they have here, that the regular season is important, but not really important, because you can come in the 7th place, make the playoff, and then you win.
Lastly, to transfers making the rounds, Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy has told manager Mauricio Pochettino he will back him in the transfer market after securing a new £320 million shirt sponsorship deal, with the club preparing an £80 million bid for Juventus and Argentine forward Paulo Dybala. Meanwhile, Europa League qualifiers Wolves are in talks to sign Real Madrid Spain's under-21 defender Jesus Vallejo. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has dismissed Real Madrid and Wales forward Gareth Bale as a potential transfer target, insisting he's focused on building a team rather than acquiring individuals. Meanwhile, Manchester United are preparing for 26-year-old France midfielder Paul Pogba's departure and are closing in on a £70 million move for Lazio Serbia international Sergej Milinkovic. Meanwhile, Juventus and Portugal's forward Cristiano Ronaldo will not be able to persuade Paris Saint-Germain striker Neymar to move to Serie A side because the 27-year-old Brazilian international has his heart set on rejoining Spanish giants Barcelona. And that's the size of the package. The show was put together by Samuel Mainikwa and Victor Oriahi. Yes, the show will make a return on Monday, but before then, the sports crew will be back after the news update at 3 p.m. for today's Sports Live. I remain Victor Oriahi. Until then, have for yourself a wonderful day and a blissful weekend ahead.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
All right, we have a special guest from Endless Properties in our studios. Please, what do you have for us today?
Yes, thank you. My name is Engineer Pera from Endless Properties and Development Limited. In Endless Properties and Development Limited company, we sell land, we sell houses, we sell land for agriculture, we sell land for industries, and we sell land for houses. For those of us that are still paying house rent, you're still paying student school fees, I say you're still living under financial pressure. So run down to my office at number 5 First Artillery, opposite Stanbic IBTC Bank, behind Hana Fast Food. You see the one-story building, painted blue and green. That is our office. You must become landlord, you must become landlady. Right now, we have brought a special promo that, irrespective of your salary, you must buy land with our company. And all our land is buy, build, and parking. A lot of people are already building. You can buy the one at Omawa. This Omawa is just immediately after Dangote. You see our estate, and opposite Peseta University, the first gate owned by Salvation Ministry University, and the major road that takes you to Owerri, that takes to Lagos, just very close to the airport. That one is just 900,000 naira. Last week we give over 83 people their land, and this week too we're also going to give all the people that are buying this week their land. So run out to my office to buy that one. Is very, very powerful. You can also buy the one at Eneka. This Eneka is for those people that say my house rent is 200,000, 250,000. Please, for hearing my voice, don't pay that money again. Bring that money to my office. Let's give you a land. This land is buy, build, and parking. A lot of people are saying Eneka is flooded. This land is a table land. It's not flooded. It's a very powerful place. Over 300 people are already building. That one is 2.5 million, but now you're paying 1,500,000 naira. And we have the one at Airport Road, immediately after the international airport on a major road. You get that one. That one is 900,000 naira. You can buy the one at Afam. You can also buy the one in Chokosho. You can buy the one at Tigrita. You can buy the one at Lingbu Woji. In fact, my people, if you don't have this money, you can pay small. So what you need to do, just call my line 080-378-98547. I take it again, 080-378-98547, or call the Airtel line 081-294-27467, 081-294-27467, or call the Glow line 080-748-10202, 080-748-10202, or check us on our website www.endlessgroup.com. Or as you're hearing my voice on your Facebook, just open your phone on your Facebook, type Endless Properties, or your Instagram, your Twitter, you'll see us there. Just send us a message. If you want to see this land, I always tell people this is a rainy season. For you to know if the land exists and if the land is good, you need to see this land. We advise people see our land before you pay. So call my line, let's schedule for inspection. If you're ready to see it now, once you come to my office, we take you to the site, you see it. Another thing people are asking, can I pay small? You can start with 100,000 naira, you achieve your housing dream. Another thing that people are asking, is this your land free from government? Greater Port Harcourt, my people, all our land, we are satisfied with Greater Port Harcourt, with state government, with federal government. We are not just selling the land to you, we are selling a value and benefit. So if you're buying our land, you have to have a rest of mind, because a lot of people are already living in our estate. And when you come to our off state, you buy land, I want to give you all your land documents, like C of O will be given to you, give you a survey plan that will be duly registered in the Ministry of Land and Survey. I'm also going to give you a deed of conveyance. We're going to give you a allocation letter. We're going to give you official receipt. You're not paying for bush entering, you're not paying for machine grant, you're not paying for faces development. I tell people, copper, but they land from us 480,000 naira just about 4 years ago. Right now, they are begging her for 50 million naira. That's the power of real estate. So my people, for hearing my voice, anywhere you are, run down to my office at number 5, Rumogba by First Artillery on Major Abba Port Harcourt Road, just opposite the Stanbic IBTC Bank. We are sharing face with the Hana Fast. You see the one-story building painted blue and green. That is our office. You can buy the one in Lagos, the one at Tibeju Leki, the one at Lakowe, the one at Badagre, the one at Lake Aja. You can also buy the one at Babalada in Abuja. So call my line 080-378-98547, 080-378-98547, or call the Airtel line 081-294-27467, 081-294-27467, or my Glow line 080-748-10202, 080-748-10202. Remember, your first house.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
You better mind yourself, oh, mind yourself, oh boy. No do crack crack for ya. Baby, no do crack crack for me. Oh boy, mind yourself, no do crack crack for ya. I dey look and not talk.
You dey shout.
I dey speak and not talk.
You dey spray.
I dey look and not talk.
Spray your mouth anyhow.
I dey speak and not say anything.
You dey yarn no pattern.
I dey look and not talk.
You dey demo.
I dey speak and not say anything.
Like he kung fu.
I dey look and not talk.
You just dey mesca from anyhow. You dey jump up and down like a jangirova. I dey try make I no vex, make we not fight gidigbo. But if you try me, I na vex your mama no go know you again.
Boy, no do blah blah for here. My friend, no do blah blah for me.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
must get patience more to destroy very easily, but to build the wahala ni o, àfi ká ní sùúrù, sùúrù tó lọ́jọ́, sùúrù lèrè o, ẹ má jẹ́ àfàyọ̀fọ̀ o. So therefore, humility, o democracy, o politician, sùúrù lèrè ẹ má jẹ́ àfàyọ̀fọ̀ o legislator, o certificate, o gba master, o gba misisi, ọ̀nà democracy lẹ́sìn ẹ kọrin. Ilé wa ṣe ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe.
Bonjour. In fact, I don't know whether it is good for me to greet anybody this morning, because the kind vex where the vex now is directly proportional to the anger of who the vex now, self. Any general vexing?
No general. Okay.
No general
Okay, general
yes,
vexing.
It's directly proportional to the vexing of Arsenal fans to Arsenal management. We no agree by players. What kind of thing is this? Oh no, I'm really angry this morning.
Buy two players.
No. See, I want to talk to the governor this morning. I don't care whoever they listen or what anybody want to do. I want to talk to my governor.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to talk to my governor, the executive governor of this state, Chief Barrister Nyesom. Is the 1 week. I want to talk to you this morning because I want to tell you the heart of many Port Harcourt people or many Rivers people this morning. I am not happy, and I know most of them are not happy because the problem it don't reach 4 months now. Why don't they shout this location, junction, hold up, and badness of the road?
Yes.
For 4 months now, I don't they shout. Now the road don't reach a status of Kansasemos Oprekwekwe. Now it is as crazy as a crazy itself. Trailer now on that road na major road where trailer they pass,
yes,
normal vehicle they pass, keke they pass, normal people they pass, crazy people they pass. The road just crazy, and the thing where they vex me be say on both sides of the road, everything say I don't even sure say everything reach 30
for that
meters.
location junction,
that location junction in front of that GT bank there. I'm not sure say if to say because you know say River State na state where say you know if you do anything where government hand no dey.
Yes.
If to say na some places now
individual fit just
corporate responsibility.
Yes,
that bank GT bank fit don do am, but you cannot try it here because government fit come sanction.
But the fit go tell government first now.
You want hear my voice? I think you want spoil somebody shopping because somebody now they wait now to beat that road now to put up for contract.
But that road don't agree good. They don't do one before the road bad again. They don't do one.
Yes.
Even the street that they put there spoil everything. That they agree work for that place.
That's what now we beg witches and wizards
to spoil them.
Whoever make spoil the street light. Now we personally we beg, we make sacrifice to the thunder.
So may not they work.
The small god of Shango may thunder fire that.
No be the big one.
the small god of Shango. So make thunder fire that street light, make it no on again because with that bad road plus this traffic light, that is the worst collabo anybody can ever imagine in this whole life. The worst test.
Nobody will leave that place when you reach there.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Governor, I am talking to you directly because now with my analysis as a professional, I have looked at both sides of the road.
Yes.
And I found out that everything to put together is about 30 meters on one lane and 30 you not even reach 100 meters. So 30 meters on one lane and 30 meters on the other side, which is 60 meters altogether. It never even reach 100 meters where Usain Bolt they run. It never reach both sides. If you join them together, it no reach 100 meters. Your Excellency, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Is that too much for you? I have been calling for over 4 months. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
It's not too much.
Avec tout l'argent, les gens avaient les 30, tu t'appelles les 30, la combinaison, chambre avec les 60.
The problem is if they even do that place now, it go spoil it.
You know go spoil, you know why?
Because the way that road dey.
No.
You don't talk now. The water they always do that road. That's why they spoil.
Yes, because the water there, you know, that's the water now they call lake location. Lake location. In French, it's called lac location. Lac location. That is a lake around
location.
Yes. That is now. It not cost anything. Gutter dey there, drainage dey there, but you don't full of sand.
Yes.
You know say the former administration they do drainage where they under. So now to penetrate now, find a way to penetrate into that drainage. Make they clear the sand so that place can be free. That thing see, leave all this way they talk. When they want to do PDP convention, last year,
they arrange
one night.
They arrange everything.
That road they normal. One night they close the road around 6:30 or 7.
That one a light maintenance then just do. You know,
this one on a fire maintenance.
That time na very light. This one need heavy duty job.
Heavy duty job.
Yes,
fine.
Now
That we go manage. Your Excellency, we go manage.
May they do the light one first.
Yes, at least may they do one side. See, let me tell you what thing that they do for other. Make I no call Lagos before they come. Go say make I go Lagos.
Akwa Ibom.
Anytime you compare good thing to a place that they go say go that side now, go that side now.
Akwa Ibom.
Since they talk about America, nobody gonna say go America now. They never tell me that one. No. But once you just talk, say Lagos they do. Hey, go Lagos now. Leave us here. People with small IQ,
myopic thinking,
very atomic thinking.
That one too big.
Atom big. Which one small?
Atom small. But when you say atomic,
okay, atomic
because the
like
reason now like the bomb.
Okay, atomic. Okay, what is small pass for this world? Mustard seed.
Mustard seed.
I don't know what is small pass, but something with small pass. Now be the
night.
Fine. Now, Your Excellency, what I just suggest to you now, in case nobody will do that contract, I have knowledge, I have vision, I have seen the contract.
We don't sell market.
Yes.
I'm selling market.
I don't sell myself to you. Don't give this contract to anybody. If anybody go out to go and hustle my hustle, may the
small god of Shango.
No, the red inside watermelon attack you this morning. That red, those seeds inside watermelon, may they fall upon you this morning. Now, when you do one side of the road, Your Excellency, open one side, or close one side, do make it be say they passable. They down one side now, they can't make on one lane. You understand?
Yes.
Can't make that one lane.
So they go to do that side.
Yeah. So now, when you don't make one side one lane, we know say hold up good day, but we go to manage because they will be going and coming. Everybody go get sense. That time police go there. Okay, so everybody no go get sense.
Thank God say you know correct that part. Everybody no go get sense.
Small people go get sense. They one lane, they move, they go. If you put road safety or this neighborhood watch when they come out for the middle, make sure say everybody follow. They go straight to your own side. The other way they go, follow their side. Then this other side, you quickly evacuate the side where water they do, make the sand, make they remove the sand. They may they do that side finish. When they do that side finish, you also move people to the other side.
Yes.
Then they do this side. It is a very simple thing. See, it is good and better to suffer small than to suffer continuously.
Yes.
Like now, a perpetual suffering now waiting this Nkolu people. They do.
And this don't promise them now.
Story. Once upon a time.
Time.
There lived a road.
Nkolu Junction. But don't look at like that, Sha. This one feel different. I think this one go different. No. It go different.
I think yeah.
They say workers go soon go sites.
I think you hear the conversation of governor and NDDC people. Say you politicize everything here.
Everything's politicized.
You're very smart and you tell us now say you want to go and do Kolu Road. Then you go and put banner there.
They can afford this thing.
Well, they can afford me. Anytime I try to speak like governor, I finish one pattern of tom because my voice no they come back. Anyhow I try. Once I copy governor voice, bam,
it's over.
I don't sell my voice for the next 2 weeks. I beg, I know they copy. I know be only that road though. Even that Obirikwere junction by NTA road.
Yes. See, that one too, no
all
good.
that road there, they know they reach 20 meters. Your Excellency.
Small things.
Your Excellency, let me first vex. Allow me to vex before I beg. Your Excellency, that's a small thing for you to do, man. Come on, man. We call you Mr. Project, man. That's a small thing for you to do, man. Just mobilize people to side. Let them do that place, man. We're suffering here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, man? It doesn't happen like that in my mother's side in Texas, man. I'm from Texas, work a new house. You know, you got to do something for your people, man.
Now you make water the food the road so that you go bring on a work canoe. Can't use them here. Use the work canoe here.
I don't know where that work canoe come from. I did try to imagine where they don't even say
work canoe.
They don't even say one ship or
work canoe.
Work canoe.
What you go fight?
Fight for what? I say canoe. I know. I never understand. And then they will say,
what submarine? Before don't say that.
What submarine or what ship? You know, Nana, what canoe?
You just say canoe now.
I never know how they taste that one. But I think they need to modernize things. You know, that what canoe fit day in the olden days, in the days of Jaja of Okobo.
There's a fight ship.
Those days now,
yes,
of Jaja of Okobo and all this. But now there's modern thing. So they should change it to war submarine house.
Yes.
Of Ifeami Andrew.
No.
War submarine house of the you know, they just change it.
Just put something.
It's not put something where we go fine. I can't say walk in no house. If you tell Oyibo now, you can't look you walk in.
Canoe. Canoe.
Canoe what?
How can a canoe?
That you so you people paddle to war?
Canoe? When you gonna reach the war?
The war never finished.
That one, you know, they go meet the war. They wait for the war to come meet you. So that you
go. Okay. So I don't break finish. So now back to me. Your Excellency. Nobody say they usually vest like this, but the suffer what I suffer yesterday night and this morning on that road.
Waste fuel.
That is, see, only Thanksgiving when they do that, we say school don't close now.
Okay.
You understand? So the road come manage, gets more sense. Because from that location, junction, hold up, they almost reach Rumokuta. And they tell you, hold up, they almost reach Rumokuta. When rain come fall,
just leave them.
It's sabbatical.
Just sabbatical leave.
Because the police where they the junction them, they be human beings too. They go take shelter, they go run.
They tired now.
Yes, now. So
even when the sun shine, they go come out.
Plus the number of police people where they that and traffic where they that location junction, I don't count them. They are 13.
Wait, police plus
traffic. Yes, and three or four non-police. Civilian police. Civilian police. 3 or 4 civilian police. They that junction every day. And they themselves, one day I get to ask, they say, come, what is the problem here? They Oga, we tire. Even they themselves, they tire. They know if it's so, because the major problem now that bad spot right in front of that junction there, in front of that GTB. Now be the problem. Your Excellency, we are begging you. We are begging. Don't look at my raking before. You know, say Yoruba people would like to shout, you are all now shouting. You know, for you to see Yoruba man fight. Now maybe say the fight don't really it don't cook.
It don't gather people finish.
It don't cook well. Or else what you go say, you are to be my for me. You touch me now. If the boy you wear touch me now. Oh, you know if you touch me or you don't go. This one don't waka go.
So don't waka go.
They don't go everything now. You go just like go run, go break bottle. But where you? Oh yeah, now they come now. You wear hold bottle, you know if you go meet her, they tell her they come now. The boy you wear, they come now. You don't hold bottle.
I'm talking about bottle.
But Niger Delta people, they know they for that rubbish. Before they even tell you, they don't break you, they know they shook you. If I say make I shook you now. If I say blood don't flow your body, they tell you I go shook
they
you.
Never shook you.
Bobby, if I say make I shook you now, as they do her like this, blood don't flow your body. They see they tell you they go shook you. Meanwhile they die, they go. So here now action. So we they call you. We are begging. NTA road by location. NTA road by Operekwere. I know say many people. If you open line now, make people talk where they suffer.
Road where bad.
From now till next year.
We no go close.
So Your Excellency, we know say na second term be this. Plenty work day to do. We they beg you. You don't go bad. Make you set up a tax. You know say you don't set up before.
Operation close up
potholes or pothole intervention committee. Just raise them. Because those ones they are small things where they bring bad name to government.
Yeah.
You will see waiting on our government. See on our government. Meanwhile, the road self no reach. The whole thing self no even reach 60 meters.
Yes.
They can't use and insult government.
Cause spoil the hard work.
Hard work where they do a whole Mr. Project. Say that the project where they do be this. A whole Mr. Project. And they shout Mr. Project and the whole way they do be this. You know they go can't use and won't spoil your government. You will be say they don't know you everywhere. Say your nickname now Mr. Project. No be even they say Mr. Quality Project.
They
put quality inside.
God go bless you.
I beg we won't beg you. So that the good 4 years where you don't first do, you know, can't talk to bad in the mouth of bad belly people. Set up a pothole intervention committee. May they shook all those things and are small things. May they go that place, just 60 meters both sides.
You can even bring employment if you bring those people.
Yes, now all those boys there.
Go join
all those mad boys where they drive motor for Umboba Road there by location.
Yes.
That hold up now. Don't give some boys work now. They work now to the dive motor. To the dive. I tell you to the dive taxi. To the dive. See, would they even come back? But I caught people now want to see something. Until now want to learn how to drive.
Una
go see something. As the 21. Okay, man, finish this one. So we are begging you, all those small places, them, we don't need to tell you. Just set up a task force, make them walk around the city, make them see where urgent intervention day. Some people now, as I talk to you now, flood have carried them. Flood carried them. Even me yesterday, flood carried me. Yes, now from my neighbor house now, for the 2 streets, one lady compound, now they see me, come direct me, come out, they go my house.
Back to your house.
Now flood carry me, come there. Number for flood. Flood they carry people. Even for Omoku, they say flood carry one man juju to another man.
Change the juju them. The juju go wake up confused.
Say why did juju wake up on the wall? Say where am I?
They never bring cola this morning. This is not where.
So we are begging you. I beg, set up a task force where they look into this. I don't even know. See, I don't feel talk.
I beg.
Yes, some people they charge for Obigo the other day. Say Afam Road. It is a dead
trap.
Oyibo Road. It is. See, if we full open phone, our ear go full. So we don't need to open phone. Your Excellency, we are just begging you. Set up committee. Made it. I say no be intervention. What I call them?
Now pothole intervention committee.
Eradication committee.
Okay.
English go kill us here.
We go die put.
Please, may they remove all the potholes or just do operation zero pothole.
That one very simple. That been do before now.
I know that the other government will do that one. So nothing bad if you bring them back. There's nothing bad. Again. Yes, bring them back. Just call it zero pothole show again.
Part 2.
And they shout chicken again. Don't put a game for the back. And let us roll. Then now, Port Harcourt people, I just get one message this morning. I read them to una hearing. I read them as they tell me. I read them. Make you know come be like say, na me formulate them. Because the matter been touch me well for conscience as I say on this morning. Oh, where is it you now? Who send them? Who send them? Okay, I go find them. But the matter be say, they beg everybody say, okay, I don't see them. Please be informed that a task force in Rivers State that is more fierce than Timari is now on the prowl in Port Harcourt, especially in Obiako axis. Please make sure you park your car very properly. The person can put them in bold. Yes, so very properly. Because this task force is looking for just 0.00000.5% of any wrong parking. According to their understanding, of course, because as they don't talk, say make people park when they don't even want to know where to be parking at all. Once your motor stop,
they know you not parking.
So because they will impound your vehicle and carry it to Obiakpo local government office. I know short. They get place where they go park. They know they park for the man no they agree. Solomon Eke no they agree. They come park motor for nonsense motor for income. Now they don't go rent one place now for back of the side. I say, and you'll be made to pay 150K. No amount of explanation or begging will help you. Now,
this is an official communique.
No, just press,
somebody just press release.
Just press release himself. Maybe now you're a victim.
Now press release himself.
Press release himself. Now, make we come back to that matter. The 21 days where government give for people illegal park, street trading, road
illegal
people,
market,
all those things. It don't expire. 21 days don't expire. Now, according to the thing the way me are here for radio, now taxi and buses parking, now people where they sell for road and illegal occupants of some open places where they use and do market. So with that median,
yes,
that
the median of the road, they trade.
Now, private vehicles, when Timari been there, They mark out some places, call them pay zone. I don't know whether you know about them that time. They mark out some place, they everywhere. For my 3, for my 1, there are places where we say you park and pay 100 naira. They call it park and pay zone. Anything where you want go do 100 naira. Once you park your motor, well, they give you ticket 100 naira, go. Now government no make any of such plan. Now for this thing where they talk so, they just say park well. Park well, as far as me they concerned now, no obstruct. As long as you are not obstructing
traffic,
the road, you are not obstructing traffic. You know they where you go cause hold up or motor go begin wait for you. You don't park well, because they know if you begin demolish houses now where they don't build like 12, 13 or 14, 15 years ago. Because we know say here the culture be say 75% of houses and shops they no plan for parking space.
They just build them
land
like
that.
that.
Land na gold. Any small space where they open, they don't build something. If they don't build anything, they expand the one where they get. Now, the population of people where they River State, where they do business, where get shops, also get motor. So which means some people, instead of where they go office, like say they work for Shell or Ajib, where they get car park, you also, some people they walk, daily walk na shop. They go their shop, go open shop. So which means you go fit drive, go your shop. Now if you drive, go your shop, come park well for the frontage of your shop, as long as you know obstruct traffic, you know they for the major road. They're supposed to carry your motor No.
They're not supposed to carry
because you are not obstructing.
Because you're not obstructing.
Yes.
But now they go carry them.
Now they don't want to see. They're not oriented these boys though. As if
some of them even know where to be parking.
They don't know.
You fit just stop
fruit garden yesterday
to collect something. They don't hold you say you park.
They tell you. You see this thing don't happen even in the days of that team Arif. Somebody there on phone. Now if you they talk on phone driving, that time they go hold you say you are talking and driving on phone.
Yes.
Now you come one receive call. You can't come up for road, come park for side.
To make you answer the call before you move.
Now, the person
you still inside the motor.
Inside the motor they steam. You can't basically the person won't give you information. You can't they write. Or maybe you they try to you don't know the place where you they go. You won't ask for direction.
Ask question. So you go need to clear.
You won't clear.
That's clear. No be park.
I don't pass a polo club now.
Where
again I go turn. Then the hunger gather you. Say you park for road. You see? You not go blame the boys. You know why? There is no orientation. Now, I never even sure saying that government send them the message.
They just send themselves.
They send themselves. You know, like Bible talk, here am I, send me.
Yes.
They send themselves. As government no agree send them. Now they don't send themselves. Now the boy they cause stupid, rubbish embarrassment to the state and to the state government in the name of task force where government no send them. Because if it is true, this thing where government announced now, no street trading, no illegal park, no taxi, this thing. Government supposed bring out a task force. We go ensure, no be just to talk. You go ensure, say, all this law where you want put on ground, so
people they execute
them. What they call that thing? That English.
Implement them.
Enforce them. Say that they enforce them. And once you see those people, like you see Team Arif uniform, you know, say, okay, now them be this. Because failure to give them uniform and brand them,
it means anybody can become task force.
Can become task force.
Yes.
Any group of hungry boys can become task force. You understand? And now waiting with the face now in this state now. Because once the 21 days expire now, boys don't group themselves into rubbishes. Now they disturb everywhere now where motor day. Once they see motor anywhere now, they don't go bring truck. They won't come to
Kule, you are right. You are very, very right.
Meanwhile, this allergy style.
No. I'm just coming back from Lagos. I will go Lagos.
You go Lagos?
We'll go Lagos.
Wait till you go for Fatia.
No, we'll go for African Day of the Seas and Ocean.
Okay.
Organized by Nimasa.
Okay.
So, you know, Nimasa, now our brother, our son,
okay.
You know, the Amopu Senebo, Dr. Dakuku Adolphus, Peter Side. Okay. They will remove the force Adole. I don't know why.
I don't want to know.
They don't want force.
Well,
They make the guy don't use force.
Make him use force.
So they can't say Adole. Call it force.
For the
forces of the river of Opobo. So the young man,
for the marine forces.
Yes, the young man less than 50 years don't they do a lot of things. We know him as a very good politician, and also now we already they see how good in day when it comes to administration and try. So we were there to witness the African Day of the Seas and Ocean.
What you concern?
The master they take care of sea, we take care of the ocean.
Well, none of you connect Red Sea.
No, Red Sea is very far. That is where the Egyptians been sink. Any attempt to go where Egyptians mommy water day, you go warriors. More good they use for the all this community mommy water, Pogo mommy water, Kaka mommy water, Bonnet mommy water. No, this is Narapa. Would they give them?
For mommy water, they don't say
it's empowerment. It's empowerment. It is no longer. Every time I go say, hey, women empowerment. Oh God, rapper, machine, singer. You know singer sewing machine. You go carry. Take Opopo own. Take Opopo own to Opopo people. Take Bonnet people own to Bonnet people. Take Nembe on to Nembe, all those things.
They bypass the
Mommy water community.
Just the water go that side.
Now Mommy water send the woman where they carry the things pass message for dream. Say, Mama Cecilia, this is pure marginalization.
Of the water.
This is pure total relegation of the Mommy water sector of women.
Women sector.
You cannot be moving on this sea
up and down
with our materials
and not drop
our own empowerment. On our things say no longer get use. We have the youth wing of Mommy water. Just as they are doing UNEP cleaning, you people will need to clean Mommy water. So Mommy water high prep are swing into action. So these days they give Mommy water rapper and singer machine and cooler.
That is wonderful.
So the master is in charge of all those water territory. Anything where they pass on top sea, as they come, they go. We want to be sure, say, you are safe. You want to be sure, say, carry nonsense things going to throw away for water. Say, our own thinking, if you go down to all this water side where I'm in charge, our own thinking, our dirty, no need for any what do they call them? Rima to come there. Now our thinking, we could just carry our dirty go throw it for water. No, it's not done that way. They don't throw it dirty for water. Because if you throw it dirty for water, waterproof, they come day and all that go feed kill water. Do you know how many years before this Regulus water bottle where would they drink before it go decay? It's almost more than 100 years before one Regulus bottle where you keep before it go feed decay. So if you understand, say, to throw away things for water for river no good again. Okay, so our son Amo Pusenbo, the cuckoo adult force put aside, but we remove the adult force inside. So the young man less than 50, they do a lot of things. So we've been in Lagos, another one way to try to understand how we need to protect our sea and our ocean. You understand me?
Very.
So we are back to Port Harcourt. We are back to Port Harcourt.
Please return.
We are back, and we hear that NDDC go to visit His Excellency, the Governor of River State, our guy.
But couldn't let me talk something now. Why
yes, I don't know. Kula, I was not in Port Harcourt, so I know that. My guy, go fall in hand. I know my guy. You go put everybody, straighten everybody, put them for iron. Straighten everybody. A man who can talk, tell police commissioner, come. If you know in those days, we will see police commissioner will run. After all, there's one police commissioner will come here.
Oh boy.
When they used to come for a caterpillar. He has this
APC.
APC.
Now APC
He has APC.
Now they carry more. You know they use normal regular this, you know.
He uses APC to pursue PDP.
How much is not carry out?
To take pursue PDP. So I know say the governor go don't tell them say, hey, come on, what's that? But all the same, you get where me I think am. You see, there's no need to the quarrel or fight among ourselves. Whether this particular road, this on a street where they here, this is Today FM Avenue. This one. Whether na government do amo or you call them another name, call them NDDC, all na government.
Yes.
The most important thing that for me and you to use that thing, drive on the road. There is no need for anybody. Come, we won't call them bragging rights. We don't get time for that kind of thing. If I don't brag, we're gonna carry champagne. We're not gonna finish the road for us. We the people. We go drive. We go Abuja. Go Sheraton. Go sit down. NDDC this side. River State government this side. Go you buy champagne. Champagne. They brag. NDDC could just get up. Professor Brembefa will say, come, barman, who is there? Bring 4 crystal. As they drink, the 4 never finish. Your Excellency, the governor of the River State, we can go shout, who's there? Barman. I say, bring 7. The people in carry come, choristers go say, crystal. Then bring bragging right. Look at the bed. We need the road.
First of all,
we don't want to know who repair them.
Yes.
If I not, then they put signboard for us again.
We are tired.
And the signboard now they cost
Custody
problem. Just go and do the road. Because this signboard issue now they cause problem. We don't do here, then give the same government, NDDC, to go do one side. River State, again, the same government go there. Say, no, why are you here? What are you doing here? Is this road your road? Who get this road? It's which road? Now we be the people. So we know if you want to know, this road is repaired by River State, this road is repaired by government, NDDC. Who cares? It's our money. You know they pay tax? It's our money. So now come, like I give you money. If you hear me, go buy me akara there. You can't go buy the akara. They come they make noise. Say, where you? Takana, where you? Come on. Gather all your town people. Bring masquerade. Put canopy. Bring, go, look back. Call Dr. Michael Ogolo to come and do MC. I don't buy the akara. Come and dance for me. Now me go buy the akara. Who give you the money? I give you the money. Now I tax money. Now we they pay tax. All of us, including you, will go buy the akara. Now we give you the money. Go buy akara, come. Just come give us more chop. No need to come the dance with the commission. In fact, Your Excellency, the president of this country, CNC, if we see you again, they go commission road, we will not like it.
We
will not, oh.
It's true.
We will not. There is no need to commission any road. Do the road.
Leave them like that.
Leave them. Let's go on. Better thing they hide. This road, they don't do them. Now we 1 year. Who do them? They don't do them now.
Buy akara come. Now make we see akara.
Simple.
You know, concern whether not from Mama Njideka hand you buy.
Don't call them man. They dance, they wait for you. Say the akara they come.
Oh, now Mama Kule hand, now you buy the akara. You know, concern us.
We don't get time.
You carry akara come. We eat akara.
We know what you say. We know what you say. NDDC and River State government, they fight for who do this road, who no do this road.
Even school.
That time don't pass.
Even school.
That time, if we hear it, we have intellectuals in this place. Dr. Michael Ogolo will lead
the campaign,
intellectual
the protest,
movement.
the
When will you
intellectual
lead?
protest.
No, very good.
Intellectual
The intellectual protest.
Yes.
We don't get time. We know na small children they enter road. We were big boys.
Yes.
We don't get time to enter. Dr. Michael Ogolo.
Let me
say.
Let me disassociate myself.
You
quickly.
like to fear.
Every
Why
time.
did you even get
Why do you
doctorate
want-
degree?
why do you want to
Your mates
disassociate?
get doctorate degree.
They
They do things.
They bamboozle
They
everywhere.
do everywhere. They
They
scatter
scatter
everywhere. Say, man, do you know me? I'm a doctor.
Yes.
Doctor in film studies. You think it's
you
ordinary?
become doctor now.
Now you don't become doctor. They disassociate yourself. So where they go?
Why?
God, nobody make the reason why we contribute money to train you. I beg you.
And to ginger also.
I beg. Show your doctor.
If you think
Yes.
that the echelon
Yes.
of academic pursuit is for causing,
Kazazemos.
if you say Kanzazemos or Prakwekwe, that's a quicker version of causing mayhem.
No. Check the dictionary.
I am-
Oxford Dictionary,
I am
5th edition.
talking about-
King Amakre.
You will see Kanzazemos or
Now-
Prakwekwe.
Now,
You will see it.
if you think is to use it to brandish your trying to articulate your exhortation, it's not it.
I will give you, we won't give you an example of your mate. We'll be doctor. Only than one, hold one street down.
Who's that?
You don't even know you are just coming to the doctorship. Only than one. Hold one side, one street down.
Who's that?
Boys, oh yeah. Say who they there? Now doctor, now they there. Everybody move.
Who's that?
I don't tell you. Who? He asking me who. You don't know your colleagues. You don't know your colleagues.
Is it a honorary doctor
Main doctor.
or a red PhD?
Very red PhD. He do convocation everywhere. Shake. Whoa.
I'm not also with this doctor.
You don't even know. You want to win.
I want to know this doctor.
You want we where? Wherever is the doctor. To doctor.
Is it Chidi Lloyd?
I don't know.
I don't want to talk. Not me from my mouth.
It is you people that are in the same doctorship that can know who is who.
No. Doctor,
I don't even know.
Dr. Chidi Lloyd. For ab initio.
I've been from the beginning. From the beginning.
He's a politician.
And that he did not read.
No. He read. He didn't go school for him.
Complete. Confirm.
Yes, confirmed.
Do convocation.
Do convocation.
So it's the same thing. You said never even convocation.
No,
I'm not say I hereby close Uniport down.
I turn it to Unicare to
No, whatever it is now, the papers are out. So
no, they go there.
Come, why you say now? Why you say now for defense now that they graduate?
where they graduate?
Where they graduate before? Which school?
Look at this. Which school you go? This guy.
Okay, all this
You
polytechnic
don't
things.
understand with that.
The polytechnic, some polytechnic get focus.
You clear the
What kind of question is this?
On a collector.
When person ask question, we want to. Okay, I know they talk
Explain
again.
to us. Now you start
We
and
don't
confused.
talk again.
We confused.
Even me, I'm confused.
Oh,
No.
I don't confuse
Thank
you.
God, thank God you don't say confused.
Doctor, can you enlighten this young man?
If I lighten him up, you catch fire now.
Put fire. Put light him up. Lighten him.
No, see, as a matter of fact, Chidi Lloyd is a politician, and politicians have this tendency to agitate, tendency to push extraordinarily for issues or on issues. Like, your state, I on those state, a snake from nowhere.
I see that thing and they look like it still look like Photoshop.
I said for
see
breaking
picture.
news. I said for China's breaking news.
Okay, see for China's breaking
Now
news.
that
Then I
our first
correct.
fear, that was yesterday when them with the screen who been they on
For ministerial.
for Minister the screen one Hassan. He was
Okay,
on.
now it's time for the scroll bar.
Scroll bar show breaking.
Say snake fall down from
Snake
roof.
fall down, say everybody's camper.
For Ondo State.
House of Assembly. They sitting there on.
Snake fall
Otherwise they carry maize. They come before they carry maize come out.
Yeah.
No maize so.
They sitting.
See, when snake come,
Everybody
plus speaker,
Even the mess by itself run.
plus speaker, plus majority.
I see the picture, but I never believe her.
If
No,
no,
not true.
See the snake on ground. That be small snake. Oh,
the roof,
From the roof.
fall down.
I know what happened.
So I don't take him serious.
I know what
it's like a Photoshop.
No,
I know what
Photoshop,
happened.
No. They Photoshop the picture.
Kule, I know
But
what
truth
happened.
is-
I know what happened.
What happened?
8 of the House of Assembly
They
members.
disagree with the issue.
No.
Because they don't know why he pitch.
Plus the speaker. All of them and one native doctor has their bingo.
Before election.
Before election. To go collect their winning ticket. After all, for this state, we know one native doctor. For one local government, all the aspirants, they go meet him.
Now, hold on.
Say, bro.
When they kidnap him.
Bro.
The kidnappers no get respect. This boy. They go kidnap somebody else. Him being there, they carry plus him.
Who tell you say? Now him they go for
No. They call it, I don't forget the name them called. They carry 2 of them.
2 of them, they drink champagne.
So, as they kidnap them, now the kidnappers come and say, oh, you disappear now.
No, don't disappear.
What you tell her?
You never get the story.
So, don't be they do juju for every person.
I said, first.
Now, I got you.
Now, a major guy. First, the whole community, the whole LGA, if you want to become chairman, local government chairman, you go meet them to collect power.
That was in those days.
Now, they go meet them. Anytime we say, Kule, you are the chairman. Bam, everybody.
And the person they
go. They come meet them again. You, Femi, you are the chairman. Everybody go. Now, one time they come meet them. So now don't come. I'm in aspirant 4. Or I'm not gonna sit down. They come. Now they choose to come enter inside. Come start after 5 minutes. Now in show. You come ask them say, on a day. They say fine. The guy what I was all of now. Father. Ask us.
Father allow.
Ask us.
Father allow.
Now say come. All of now won't go. Chairman, they say, you if you don't go before now, they say, but I come support this man. They say, make I ask you one question. No? If me, I go the chairman, problem day, the whole aspirant, plus their supporters will come the shrine. Sir, no problem. Now you be the chairman. Now so they become chairman. Now I said because you get story. I said become chairman. Chidi Lloyd and day or tell her then day for the house. From nowhere. Then I said no, the chairman. We must suspend him. In deputy. Now I carry the case for head. So we must suspend the chairman. We did that, so did. Or tell about marking the speaker. We must suspend him. They carry the case. Go to your tele. We must suspend him. We must suspend him. Either by omission or by commission or by mistake. During that process, we must suspend him. Now in deputy die. As in deputy die, news filter. News filter from our water. From our west or our east. From our water east to River State House of Assembly. Say, come on. That chairman wanted the warning. So now one is suspend or tell her. Or tell her about Macri. Come on. That chairman also suspend. News carrier say, in deputy don't die. Until they say, Tamuno. You know, the Calaba Potabithia. Tamuno. It ain't Bemo. Off it. No, tell her more than 9 column. My son, Imbretwa. What are you doing? Speaker up and down. Leave that native doctor. No, tell her come for. They are, what do they call that section?
Plenary
section. Or tell us done. That time fat. You know, the fist done well for one chair. They double the chair, make the chair no break. I not saying the house. Right, the honorable. We are not talking about you.
We are talking of
we are talking about what happened. Hotel of speaker, not
speaker.
Hotel of president now. Hotel of when he was a speaker. So, as Hotel stand up, that's fellow colleagues. News reaching us this morning that the deputy chairman died in Awoda East. That brings us to the order of today. Please, someone should look for handkerchief for me. Handkerchief. They bring white handkerchief. Hotel a white handkerchief. You know, there are different ways of removing yourself from problem. The first man will start time to remove your hand from problem. Now Pontius Pilate. You know, then bring
water.
Basin. Wash your hand basin. Come give her.
And hypo.
No, Kule don't use hypo. I go tell you who use hypo.
Now the modern day Pontius Pilate.
Yes. They bring basin of water. Say, hey, I've washed my hand away from this thing. No. This is my one I bring. I don't know I'm Hey, this Jesus, look at I live and make it they go in well. I wash my hand. Where? The whole people shall see how lazy man fear. Since I agree, the kind of dream where my wife dream, I don't like that. Maybe today we'll start to fear our wife. Don't day. Then wash your hand, come out. Another descendants of Pontius Pilate show.
In 2015.
In 2015, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State,
former Deputy Governor
of Rivers State, Engineer Telen Ukuru. On the eve of the election, help us now. How many days to the election? What are you checking your head?
He's a doctor.
I know, remember.
Doctor. No. Doctors never forget something.
Maybe this one.
Let's say on the week of the election, Pontius Palace, 9 cm for dream. My son, Engineer Teleku, open your eyes. Do what I did.
To save yourself.
From the party. From the problem that is looming. From the party. Wake up. Do what I did. Say, grandfather, yes, sir. And for that. Hey, call it. Call all the press people.
Relief.
Press relief. The first pilot, my wife, 9 dream.
This one
in
ain't
children
dream.
now then they dream, they see their father.
They
They
tell them.
advise. 9 say, go and bring 20 liters of water. Bring drum, that plastic drum. Fill it up. What happened, Your Excellency? I want to remove my hand. This is so use hypo. Hypo.
The hand was very
hypo and please. Hypo and what do I want to wash plate?
Money fresh.
Money fresh. Say okay. You only know wash hand. And bath hand.
I bath myself.
I bath myself away from this evil APC party. I bath. Press food, they look up. I bath myself. I bath. It be like prayer point for vigil. I bath. Everybody, I bath myself. I bath. Pray. I bath. And Shiratelikru was bathing. Look, this party, they are deceiving me. See? Come, if that kind of deceive they, let somebody deceive us. We'll go stay 8 years.
I'm telling you.
Chop money, come.
I live 3 days to
3 days ago. That's a government build us for you.
That's a government.
Everything. 3 days ago. We want to be deceived. Let's.
This government should come and deceive us.
Let we get. Who doesn't government? Who chop with them? They fly up and down with our River State bombardier.
The way is
3 days.
Who
to
tell people-
2023 election.
Who tell people that
We will go. No need to go swim. We swim. We swim ourselves out.
Who swim out of the government that is deceiving us?
After 8 years, he don't chop all the chopping. Convoy. They don't build their house. They build house for you. All the things where he chop, they
Government.
Their children everywhere.
Everything government.
He never bring out your money, pay anything. 3 days to the time. I back myself out. This government is sinful.
I'm tired.
It is time to be slapping. See, we need to get a court to arrest politicians. Wait to say we will not get sense.
And they sometimes we don't get.
There should be a court.
You wait there 8 years.
Enjoy
the first tenure, second term.
They move up and down.
Now 3 days, now you can't realize.
Excuse me.
They give you money in the rock.
You don't. That's our program when we do December.
Can you read? 3 days time, we say you buff yourself.
Guys.
This party is very simple.
Guys.
They are deceiving us. I was in the since all this I was in darkness. We will slap you back into the
Takara. There is something people must know.
Doctor.
There is what they call point of realization.
From where it starts? Tell me the place where it starts.
I think you do economy.
I do.
You have equilibrium.
I know equilibrium is equal. Everything not equal. It's either you come down or you go up.
Thank you. You get where they start from.
Yes.
You get where you go reach equilibrium.
Yeah, where the